Welcome once again to The Sage. Thank you for being with us. In the next few episodes you're going to see, we're taking you on a journey that we love talking about. Perhaps nothing excites us so much as the success, the joys that we have found in indeed working with remarkable young people and helping and supporting them to become successful entrepreneurs. It's been a revelation. It's been pure joy to see, to be able to show that when you take young Nigerians and believe in them and work with them and help them to realize and live their passions, their passion in form of one business or another, that they fulfill every expectation. It's been a wonderful journey. It's a journey we've undertaken now for 5 years, and in which we're always very proud to say we can boast that we have turned well over 75 young entrepreneurs out and that they're doing well. And so we never tire of telling this story. We never tire from sharing how we did it, how we continue to do it, and how we think many of you listening to us, many potential partners out there, can indeed join in focusing on our young people and building the business sector in this country in such a manner that the benefit to a large extent our young people, and help them to achieve their dreams and help and support them to improve the economy of our country. And so in previous episodes we have shared with you how the various stages, critical stages, each one of them so important, that has been part of this journey. But again, as we approach the end of another year, as we embark on a new year, it is important at this point in time to again share some of those critical stages with you, both as information and also enabling the capacity of all of you out there to replicate and do the same. And so in the next few episodes, you will see 3 particular elements we want to share with you. As we have said, it's a 1-year fellowship program in which there are several elements, all of them important, and in which we think it's important for people to understand and go through. To be showcased in the coming weeks are 3 elements of it. 1, the second and perhaps most important capacity building workshop, face-to-face, which the fellows come to as a compulsory part of the fellowship. We will also share with you the portion of the program where they actually go out, procure their equipment relevant to their business, and indeed begin production of their products for their business. And we will end on a joyful note with another documentary in which we all sing the song of victory, in which they graduate. They acquire their fellowship, confident that they have acquired all the skills necessary for their life journey in business. And so for this particular episode, we will share and bring to the studio for you to live it with us, their journey, what they learned, how they participated within the second capacity building workshop. What is this capacity building workshop? What is this one that we call the second? This is where they come within a face-to-face 1 week detailed intensive training workshop to learn the final elements of business management and much more. They interact with regulatory bodies, NAFDAC, SON, and so on, to understand those aspects, important aspects of their business. They learn many critical things about management, their financials, their client relationship, marketing, use of technology, and so many more. They learn even greater self-confidence, how to pitch, how to present their business plans, how indeed to fresh and crisp their business plans and pitch their business no matter the circumstances. They learn resilience, they learn mental health, so many things, because all of this is important in being a successful and resilient young business person. It's quite a journey. But last of all, and certainly not the least, is they bond further. They forge themselves even more into a strong fellowship of similar-minded young entrepreneurs. A fellowship for life, mutually supporting each other, encouraging each other, lifting each other up, advising each other. And so it's such an important workshop. And also, one we in C4C find it a privilege to have been a part of. Each time, the fellows surprise us, excite us, encourage us. Stay back. Leave the experience with the 2023 set with them and understand how this indeed truly contributes to what makes them the beautiful young entrepreneurs they have become. Stay back and enjoy. Today, this is the 5th set, and we can well boast of over 75 businesses that are manned by competent young business people. I am excited by a new addition to our partnership. This person, this young man, strikes a chord in me for many reasons. First of all, I love young people. He's a young man. He embodies where we want all of you to be. He's a courageous young entrepreneur. He's a professional par excellence himself. He's a pharmacist with many national and international accolades, but succeeded at enterprise. He is the CEO of Max Pharmaceuticals, with now over 14 branches nationwide in this difficult time. Chika Ugwoke is today the Commissioner for Labor and Employment in Enugu State. Believe it or not, before he knew that the good Lord would grace him with that opportunity to serve, he was with you. You were the very first he was with. He was with you in March, April, when we had this meeting. And he said, do you remember him? Yes. Little did we know, and he didn't know himself either, that support many people young like him to become what he has become. A young, accomplished, determined, successful entrepreneur. Immediately Chika was appointed, one of the first things he did was reach out to me. I cannot even claim that this was my accomplishment, and say, Mommy, we need to collaborate. And so the discussions have started. He is discussing us with his government. And our dream and our hope for next year is that next year Enugu State will replicate this project.
You know, the story of C4C, it's been a big, how do I describe it? A struggle by an individual. We are only supporting, but she does all the work. She came back from America after her UN job and came with this vision. And believe it or not, this is the fourth batch, the fifth batch. Yeah. So total number of entrepreneurs are 75 from an individual. And Ngozi is an example of this struggle. Let's call it struggle, because she was the first set and she has been doing the fight all the time.
I bring you greetings from the MD and management of Africa Independent Television, AIT. Let me say, it's been a pleasure for us to have been part of Conversation for Change projects in the past 2 years, though it's been tight for us in doing the support, but because of the vision, the belief, and the tenacity from the CEO herself, when we wanted to stop, we had no choice but to say, okay, we'll still continue. You know? But I want to use this opportunity to encourage CEPLAC and UNFP to probably do more in financial support to C4C, so that when come next year, when there's further review and we say we have done much in airing the stage, which is supposed to cost 2.5 million naira per episode, I also want to use the opportunity to appreciate the new intakes. I've been here several other times. There's been several intakes, and to the point of their graduation. You are the new set now. I'm sure you must have heard several stories about past participants of the projects and their success stories. We don't want yours to be different. And I want to let you know that C4C is like the tree, while you are the fruits. So you need to ensure that the fruits of the tree are good fruits, ripe fruits, bright fruits that are attractive to the world. Otherwise, the tree will be seen as not being productive. So you hold a very vital position in the entire trajectory of the project to ensure that as you start, you continue with diligence and support that you are being given, and all the knowledge you are acquiring, that you put it to use. And I want to say that your self-determination is the main key that will see you through. Otherwise, irrespective of the external force or support you get, if you don't have that self-determination, the will, the zeal to succeed, you will be stuck. So always make sure that that is in you, and to push you through, so that after this project you can always fall back. Like we have some alumni members here that can say, yes, this is the foundation I got, and this is where I am today. And as we all desire for you the very best and wish you success in Jesus' name.
There's nothing like humility in life. Attend whatever it is, but humility is the key to it all. I should congratulate you all for finding your way here, because you went through a very thorough process. Congratulations. Each and every one of them, if they are to tell you their stories, they all started the way you started. So you look at them and say to yourself, I know who I am. I know where I'm going. That is the key. Knowing who you are is number one. Knowing where you are going is number two. So don't play with this opportunity that has been given to you. Hold it very tight with both hands. The things that I'm seeing exhibited there, which I'm informed, is for each and every one of you to use in starting off. Please use it. Few years' time, please call us back. God will give us life. We shall come and celebrate with you. Just like you see the commissioner, he started his company, I'm sure, with just one branch. And he was very happy to say, I have 14 branches, which is to his achievement. And the government saw him working very hard and then nominated him to be a commissioner. Please, all we want to advise you from Club 12 is that you should take this opportunity. Work as if you are working for God, not for man. I went to Lagos. The Seplat director said something about the young people now moving into entrepreneurship. Yes, I saw somebody putting akara. I said akara okay, in a very nice package. Akara nogi. I had to stop. Honestly, if you eat this akara, I say, is it not this akara that they are selling by the roadside? The young ones have taken it one step ahead. And they're making it, you need to see, you have a very long queue before you buy this akara. It's no longer akara. It has gone beyond akara. So please, you guys should take it seriously. In Club 12, I want to tell you that when you look at our agenda, we have as number 4, I think number 4 or number 5, it is Club 12/C4C program. She normally briefs us on what is happening. We are keeping an eye also on what is happening. So please don't let us down. We are watching. So I want to say that we are here to further our collaboration with C4C. We will be with you. We will keep an eye on what you are doing, and you can see the number that has come out here. That is how we will be coming out to make sure that we encourage you to do what you are doing.
Seplat as an organization is very committed to uplifting lives. When this proposal was sent to us, we took a look at it, and looking at the trend in the nation, we know that it is not easy for people to get jobs, because the people in the offices right now don't want to leave the offices. And because new jobs are not being created because of the way the economy is structured, we know that the only way out of this is for people to learn to do things themselves. Pick up a skill that will help you. So for all the entrepreneurs, we were here in April actually, and we paraded about 47 graduates. It was a fantastic outing. It was good to see what they were doing with the knowledge they had acquired from this program. That said, the song that I like so much, that Mommy has made me to cram, is actually a motivation for you as entrepreneurs. If you know who you are, and if you're focused on what you want to be, you have the vision of what your goal is, there is no way you can fail. In an economy like this, people are looking for new ideas. And if you ask me, because we are coming from Lagos, we are not really from here, if you see what young people are doing with ideas that they have learned from just skills like what you have, we have seen people turning waste to wealth. Young graduates who don't, they've applied, no means of any job. They come out, train themselves, and they are doing fantastic things. So I believe this is a very fertile ground to bring young men and women to the next level. So not for the entrepreneurs that we are going to see today, I want to say something. You are wealth creators. Even if your enterprise is not so large, as long as you earn from it and there is an income from it, you are actually creating wealth. I do believe that by the time you have done your business for a year or two, we will come back to you and say, take on some new people and teach. So don't take it as knowledge that only you have received, but see it as a knowledge that you're going to impact in the lives of others.
One of the things I learned is taking stock. Now I have apps that I take stock of my business, each client. I give receipts to my clients. I also learned new recipe, how to do intercontinental dishes.
She said, Faith, what do I have to teach you? You are good on your own. I said, Ma, don't say that. Let's get to work first. And when we started, she took me like, I don't even own a school, like from the beginning, setting up a school, to how to set up the admin area, to how to get your staff policy in check.
Which staffs and treat customers, learn areas of terms of bookkeeping, financial record, procurement of raw materials.